getting hype when I aim up, elevating that game up, stepping up to the competition. Only first place, and that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave, eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watch me elevate. Watch me elevate. I was born and when I watch me elevate. I was born and when I watch me elevate. All in when I show up, whole place about to blow up. Superior to that competition. I'm in first place, yeah, that's how I'm living. I'm with it till they digging up my grave, eating all the things up on my plate. Game face when I step up into place. I was born and when I watch me elevate. When I watch me elevate. I was born and when I watch me elevate.
So what's up guys, back in another video, and today we've got a really good German treat for you. It's an Audi B5 RS4 Avant. Now again, lovely wagon, powerful as anything. Can't wait to get the owner walking around, and yeah, I'll catch you in a bit guys. So guys, we're here with the owner of this amazing B5 RS4 Avant. Seriously, these cars are nothing to be messed about with. Like, they're not a joke. They are, well they are, they're a sleeper from the factory, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not too bad. Factory, it runs 380 horsepower.
Yeah.
Obviously back in 2000 when it was released, pretty fast.
They're a pretty fast wagon.
I mean, a lot of cars are up to its sort of standard now.
Yeah,
so,
but this is the thing, these are kind of starting to appreciate as well for what they are.
Yeah, it's gone up probably about 8 grand in the time that I've owned it.
Jesus. So, well, from the looks of it, obviously it looks like your standard RS4 Avant, but obviously this is, like I said guys, this is pretty much like a sleeper. It looks like it from the factory, but it's running more than factory power. So what mods and specs have you done to it, obviously, to you know?
To get the power it's running is full exhaust, 3-inch downpipes into a 3.5-inch catback system, upgraded intercoolers,
yeah,
upgraded air intake, upgraded inlet manifold and throttle body.
Yeah.
Pretty much all the bolt-ons you can do without taking the engine out have been done.
So am I right in saying that with this engine and everything like that, as it sits, is this still like stock internals and everything like that,
yeah,
or is it? Yeah.
Yeah, internals are all still stock.
So it's not
they're
bad.
meant to be good for over 600 horsepower in standard block.
So again, another bit of good old German over-engineering and everything like that.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's getting old now, so
Yeah.
there's vacuum pipes and that are splitting, and
Yeah.
but otherwise, yeah, it's not too bad at all.
But yeah, no, I mean, looking at this car, guys, and everything like that, it's just, the wheels are nice, everything like that. I mean, if I get this on camera, guys, I mean, look at the size of, obviously, you can see the disc and calipers and everything like that, and of course these are all factory and everything like that.
Well, they're B7 brakes.
Oh, so it's B7 on,
Yeah.
like, obviously the B5 platform. Easy to fit?
Yeah, straight swap, pretty much.
That's alright. I mean, one thing I do like about this as well, guys, is just how these cars sit, even for like the estate, the Wagon, the Avant, the arches and everything like that, from the front,
yeah.
it's
well, it
just...
is on Bilstein coilovers now, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
To be fair, how that sits is really nice. How you've got that to sit and everything like that, it's
only,
just right.
It's only about an inch lower than standard.
So factory, are they pretty low? Like,
yeah, they are pretty low from the factory.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really want to drop it anywhere, so the coilovers that are on it were like 20mm drop
Yeah.
at minimum. So it was like, yeah, okay.
But yeah, no, I mean, we come around to the front and everything like that. I mean, like I was saying to you guys, from a front point of view, you can just see how it picks up on the camera, guys. You can see how them arches just poke out a bit more and everything like that. I love it when a manufacturer does that, as in the thing of a little bit more of the arch just for their sporty model, like a little bit more,
Yeah.
just to make sure, like, you know, you're driving an RS4 Avant, something different.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
The B5s, they limited production as well. There's only like 1,000 of them in the UK.
Now, I was going to say that because, again, this is something that you don't really see. I mean, you do see, like, obviously your 1.9 TDRs and everything like that in this shape, but when it comes to the Avants, RS4s, like you said, they're very limited.
Yeah.
But there's a reason why for it, because, again, very limited run, but, again, a classic.
They're getting old now, so the ones that are rotting underneath are getting stripped for parts.
Yeah.
They're worth more in bits.
Yeah. I mean, this is just, it's a lovely example. Seriously, mate, it's a lovely example of what these, for the time, like the time period of this car, of production and everything like that. It's amazing what they, like, you know, how these are.
Yeah.
But even if we say, again, because it's a Wagon and everything like that, I keep on saying the Wagon, guys, but that's just how I've been brought up. I know, like, the official term is the Avant and everything like that, but it's just that type of culture where people say, oh, it's the Wagon.
Yeah.
But even if we get into, like, the interior, if it's alright to open the door, I mean, look at this, guys. I mean, we look at the interior and everything like that. This is full genuine carbon fibre, ain't it?
Yeah.
And this is, did this come from the factory with this option?
From the factory. There was an option to have it piano black, which is the same as these pillars here.
Yeah. But
or the carbon, and I think there's one other option, but I can't remember.
But how that carbon goes with this, it's just the little details, guys, of just from the factory to say, again, I know I keep on saying it, but again, you're driving the RS4, you're driving the Avant, because you've got all the nice little, well, the little details of the carbon. I mean, if you know your seats, guys, obviously, your Recaros, and we was saying off camera about, like, obviously with the, is it the B7s with the wing backs?
Yes, yeah.
About, like, obviously, you know, people started to nick them out of them and put them in different cars, and you were saying, like, obviously the insurance would write them off.
It was writing off a lot of them. A, because of damage getting into the car, and then B, the fact that the seats cost so much to replace.
Yeah.
They were writing them off.
It's just mental, but the way this is, like, all the extra details and everything like that, is lovely for its year. Would you mind popping the hood, mate,
No,
so
no,
we can show off, obviously, the what the main feature of this car. Which is obviously, like you were saying, there it is, the 2.7.
Yeah, 30 valves.
30 valve.
5 valves per cylinder.
Nice.
So
You don't get, it's just one of these, for this platform and everything like that, it is just one of these iconic engines that was in these cars.
yeah.
But you got that, I mean, hey, in the States they got mad for these.
But they don't get the RS4 out in the States.
No, they get like
they get the S4.
yeah,
S4's their highest spec one they had of this.
yeah.
So that, I think that's what else is bumping them up, because of the US 20-year import rule.
Yeah, they're starting to.
So they can start to import them over now, and there's a couple that obviously want them.
Yeah, and they'll start to, well, again, they'll start to be getting their hands on them and appreciating what these are. But no, even this is just.
Yeah. Obviously, there's meant to be some carbon fibre covers on here, but at the moment they're sitting at home, keeping warm in the garage.
That's all right then. But yeah, no, even like, again, you've got like the filter, like the pop filter, everything like that.
That came from America.
Yep.
034 Motorsport do a lot of good stuff for these.
Yeah. But no, I mean, it's lovely, everything like that. How this is, it feels like, to be honest with you, it feels like everything's crammed in there, but like...
Oh yeah, it is. It's well crammed in there. 2 turbos, one sits down here, you won't see that one. The other one sits right down there.
Yeah, I can just about pick that up, guys, but yeah, I don't know, it's like weird because it's the estate and everything like that. Feels like, obviously, again, with the estates, the arse is more longer, but it feels like the front is shorter, if that makes sense. Like, it's not shunted, but you know.
Audi like to put the engine hanging over the front of the actual wheels. Yeah. So the actual front drive shafts, being in 4-wheel drive, come out the gearbox. Oh, okay. There's like a transfer, and it will go through the sump.
Am I right in saying this would have, obviously, because again it is quattro system and everything like that. Is this the, it's a certain name?
Torsion.
Is it the torsion?
Yeah, torsion setup.
Torsion setup. Because I'm thinking of the other setup.
Haldex is the other one, which is on like Mark 1 TTs, where the engine's transverse.
See, I kind of know my stuff, guys, for the Audi stuff. It's just, I thought I'd ask because I didn't want to make myself look like an arse.
Yeah, no, that's right.
But no, no, it's lovely. This.
I mean, that's how crammed in it is. They actually cut out the front bumper to fit the fan.
And that's from factory.
That's from factory.
Jesus. Oh yeah, the nice little cut, because it is literally, like you said, it is crammed in there.
Yeah, it is.
But
the intercoolers is down on the side. You'll be able to see through.
Oh yeah,
grill.
Yeah, I can see that.
Carbon fibre.
Yeah, nice little touches, to be fair.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. So is it like, on this, I was going to say, is it like twin setup for the intercoolers, like 2 small intercoolers?
Yeah, because there's no room at the front.
Yeah.
Without chopping it, making it obvious.
I was going to say, like, if he wanted to, like with these, is there the common thing of obviously the bigger intercooler, but obviously chopping out the bumper?
Yeah, you chop out the bumper. You have to move the oil cooler. Yeah. Put it onto the side rather than the front.
So it's a lot of.
So yeah, it's a
lot of hassle.
It's quite a bit of hassle. When the intercoolers that you get upgrades for can do the job. Yeah. There's a video of black S4. It's got an RS4 lump and everything in, running over 1,000 horsepower.
Jesus. It's just one of them things. I think it is. It's these cars, like. It's something to do with this, and obviously you got the saloon, obviously.
Yes.
It's just these cars have got that thing of, obviously, if you put the right bolt-ons on and everything like that, there's so much you can like, achieve power-wise and everything like that.
It. This is pushing nearly 500.
Yeah.
So it should go pretty well.
Yeah.
It will get some other bits and pieces done to it when I get the money. Yeah. And as and when bits break. Yeah. Being 20 years old.
It's to be expected.
Like this yesterday, it started misfiring on the spark plugs.
Yeah, I remember you said.
That's my fault of just moving it in and out the garage.
Yeah, so, but no.
Quick scrub up of them and it's been okay.
Ready to go. But yeah, if we come around to the boat, guys, and everything like that, because again, this being what it is and everything, obviously the Avant and everything like that. I mean, these tips down here, are these like the standard tips, or they look like it?
They are actually, they're Mercedes C63 style tips.
Oh, okay. But
they're pretty much the same style as a standard RS4.
Yeah, I was going to say, because
they're just that much bigger.
Yeah, because I was going to say, they look like, if you look at the ones from factory, they do look nigh on identical.
That's what I was going for, because when I bought the exhaust, I bought it second hand from someone. Saved a lot of money doing it that way, and that was just like 2 slash cut exhausts, looked like proper Japanese things.
Yeah.
No, I can't remember. So took it down to fast road conversions. Yeah. Got them to mate it all up.
That's alright. So, but we'll give you a nice little cheeky clip in a minute, guys, of it. Like, obviously, it does pop and bang as such, so that's not too bad. Yeah. And my eyes have spotted something here. Water-meth?
Yeah, a little bit of water-meth.
So obviously, with all the upgrades and everything like that you've done, and of course the water-meth, like you said, when it is on the meth, you did say to me off camera it will hit the 500.
Yeah, it will do the 500. It's just obviously with meth it drinks quite a bit of it.
Yeah.
But otherwise it's just I don't drive it that much anymore, so
yeah,
it's not a big expense.
No. It's just nice to have it anyway, because again, meth is another way of...
Yeah, it adds a bit of cooling to the cylinders.
Yeah, gives you...
a bit of extra octane, effectively.
Yeah. It gives you a good... Well, I'd say it does give you a good way of, like, you know, cranking a bit more power out as such, obviously, with the cooling and everything like that.
Yeah, that's it. When you're running only like side mounts and not... You do need that little bit extra sometimes.
It's good little support for, like,
and when you... Like, at Santa Pod, the intake temperatures go through the roof because you're not getting the air through whilst you're queuing up.
Yeah.
As soon as you like get the Water-meth going on boost, it's instantly cutting the intake temperatures right down.
Yeah. So
proper drops them.
But no, it's a lovely car, lovely wagon, everything like that. Sporty, the nice aggressive look from factory. Again, these cars, and we were speaking about, like, off camera before, like, you know, coming down to shoot, we were talking about like the RS2s. I mean, with the RS2s and everything like that, it's just one of them iconic, classic looking cars. And I think, again, these cars, like you said, they're going up in value. These are a modern day classic.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, it's 20 years old now, so I mean, going back to around when this was released, you was looking at Escorts thinking, no, that's going to be a future classic, and it is. It is now, like the Cosworths and that.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is something due to it, just because of the fact that it's so rare. I think.
Yeah, they are very rare now. Yeah. So yeah, shall we take it out for a drive then?
Yeah, I suppose we can.
Yep. All right. So guys, you join me in the passenger seat of this lovely wagon, and from inside and everything like that, these seats are comfy. Everything's like comfy. Again, I imagine, again, because it's got the power and everything like that, this is good for like motorway trips, and like, I know, like, not fuel wise, but like how they're designed as such. So
yeah, I mean, it was designed to sit on the German autobahn at like 140 mile an hour.
Jesus.
All day long.
Yeah. So give you a little blitz, obviously, on this nice Cuban straight, a famous Cuban strip. Jesus, it's done this about. So when does like the turbos, because again it's twin turbo on this, isn't it?
Yeah.
When does the first, because one's lower and one's higher,
no, they're
tuned in at the same time?
Effectively, they try and run as 2-3 cylinders.
Oh, okay.
Right up until the throttle body.
Right.
So the right hand side is all on the right.
So when does like the turbo say like kick in and everything like that?
About 3,000 RPM, you'll start to really feel them come on.
Yeah.
Song. They're basically KO4 turbos that are on the 1.8.
Okay.
20 valve.
Yeah. So these are pretty much KO4s.
They are KO4s. Yeah. So it's not too.
I mean, it's comfortable. I mean, it's comfortable and everything like that. Just sitting in there, like passenger's point of view, I left it. Yeah. It's nice for what. I can see like where everything's like, you can tell everything's been properly researched into, like obviously the way like it's all set up, the cockpit, the dash, everything like that, how the seats are. I mean, even like infotainment, everything like that. It feels like everything's within reach, if that makes sense. Like it's not too far away, it's not too in front. It's a nice
just
blend.
A little movement to the dash is nothing.
Because again, these are, well, again, being Audi and like the RS and everything like that, they are the driver focused, like, you know, driver focused. So.
Yeah, a bit more than the normal A4, I suppose.
Yeah.
The dash in that itself is pretty much the same as the A4. It's just like the steering wheel, gear knob, and clocks really that are majorly different. Yeah,
but this, I don't know, like, I've got a soft spot for the German cars, especially like early say the 2000s, 2003s, like when this came out, like brand new. I've got a soft spot for like this shape as well. Like the B5s are a lovely shape, no matter what like, you know, in the Avant or in the saloon. Like, it's a nice, I'd say like a timeless look. You know, like what you get with most German cars of that, like of this year like and this age.
Like the Japs of the 90s.
Yeah. Just an iconic, timeless, classic look to them.
I do think that they've aged quite well in comparison to the normal A4. The normal A4 looks old.
Yeah, but I think given that this is the RS and everything like that, these are aging, like you said, they have aged pretty well for a 20-year-old car.
Yeah, it has.
This is the thing. Oh, Jesus. That just, it's like that. Yeah. It's that, and I imagine obviously when it is on full quote and it's on full hood and everything like that, the thing pulls through to get like the revs, obviously.
It comes on song properly when you start to get near lose your license speeds.
Fair enough. So we're talking higher Cuban mileage, higher Cuban speeds and everything like that. Yeah. So, but no, this is. It's lovely to be in. It's like, I keep saying lovely guys in all of the videos, but that's the thing, when I get in these cars, and like in this car as well, all the cars I've reviewed, it's been a nice place. Even if I've driven them or I've been in the passengers, it's been a lovely place to be, if that makes sense. Like, don't matter if the car's like, I don't know, so it's like a little car or anything like that, like, it could be someone's first car, but it just feels right. But then again, I do appreciate all types of cars, no matter, because that's what I like. I like the thing of different people have different builds, with different prices and everything like that. And again, these, like you said, they've gone up again and again. Yeah. So
they just seem to keep climbing at the moment.
Yeah. I mean, again, these cars, and we were saying about the RS6 and everything like that, guys, but the Avants in the RS platform, like in this trim, and like. They are pretty much the ultimate family wagon. Let's be honest, you get in like the big boot as such, you get in the power and everything, like everything you really want if you've got a family.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty safe being that it's 4-wheel drive as well.
Yeah. No, these cars are just, I mean, fair play to Audi and everything like that. But then again, like I was saying, I think if the RS2 wasn't, I know it sounds like funny, but if the RS2 wasn't a success as it was, do you think they would have done?
Nah, they wouldn't have.
You think
carried it on?
No, I think with, because you get, oh, that's a nice one.
It's an RS7. Nice. You ain't gonna catch it up. That's the only thing I know.
Yeah, that's the problem. Heavy traffic today as well. But Jesus Christ! And that was on full song.
No.
No? No. This is the thing, I'm thinking, oh, it's on full song. It's like, I'm with you, but it's like, no, this ain't it. But, no, these cars are not to be, excuse me, they're not to be fucked about with. Oh, shit. I tell you guys, my man can shift. He can shift. Oh, no. But that's the thing, I felt that like pull me back in the seat, which it does. But then after we've gone with that like power, it feels like comfortable, if that makes sense. You've got that kick.
Yeah. That's why, like after driving it for a long time, it's just like
it's second nature, ain't it? But like from a passenger's, like from my point of view, I felt that kick when it like when you're booting it. Yeah. But then after you've like we're still full power and everything like that, guys, it feels smooth, like if that makes sense. You got your kick when you want it, but then it's like nice and smooth. Yeah. It's weird. But I like that feeling because like you know that you've got it there, it's got that little punch that's to say, yeah, I'm here for the power. But then it's like, yeah, you're still on power, it's like nice and calm. It's got its nice little bit of asthma bit, but then it's still that's the thing. Brakes work very well. But I can see see what you mean, mate, about this sitting on the autobahn at that certain speed.
Because, alright, the exhaust makes a lot more noise now than it used to.
Yeah.
But with the standard exhaust, we could still be talking like this now at 140 mile an hour easy.
It's nice. But I hope, to be fair, guys, I hope the camera, it's one good thing about this camera, it does pick up like the cabin noise very well.
Yeah.
So hopefully you got that nice little treat of us obviously booting it on that Cuban straight with the exhaust and everything like that. That's the thing, even with this noise in the cabin, it's not too drony, it's just right.
70 mile an hour is pretty drony with this exhaust now.
Yeah.
I mean, when I got the exhaust I was 22.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, look everywhere, this is brilliant, don't worry about the drone.
Yeah.
And now it's like, well, I don't drive it too much, I don't need to worry about the drone. But yeah, I've had it 9 years this year now. I bought it for my 21st birthday to myself.
Jesus Christ, fair play. Because I mean, I'm only like what? I'm what, 25? Jesus. So yeah, I'm only 25. I've got that baby obviously, but I'm moving on.
Yeah.
Like probably September, maybe after September, moving on to Jap.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So obviously I've now let you guys know what I'm moving on to, obviously, but I'm not telling you what, it's just Jap and that's it. Yeah. That's all you're gonna hear from me until you see the reveal, guys, obviously. It's the first place, but no. Jesus. But no, fair play to you. You bought this at 21 and you've had it for 9 years.
Yeah. At your age, I was chucking about £6 grand at it for a gearbox rebuild.
Jesus Christ.
Because I took it and sat the pod, done a 12.8 quarter mile.
Nice.
And hurt the gearbox a little bit.
Yeah, I imagine so.
When Unit 20 stripped it down, took it off and sent it away to their gearbox specialist they use.
Yeah.
It came back that the input shaft was quite badly worn.
Okay.
And the new input shaft, bearing in mind there was no teeth or anything on it, it was literally the bare shaft.
Yeah.
It was about £1,000. I bought the longer 6th gear, mainly for like cruising around to try and tone the exhaust down. Well, not really to try and tone the exhaust down, but to gain some MPG back from your long drive. Because Unit 20 are up in Wirral, which is near Liverpool, somewhere around there.
So a bit of a far track.
Yeah, 4-hour drive plus to get to it. I wouldn't take it anywhere else now.
No.
Mainly because they are an RS specialist.
That's the thing with these cars. I just want to jump in on that segment. You need the you need a specialist who's been doing it for years because of the caliber of this car.
I mean, I can do the stuff myself.
Yeah.
But it lowers the value of the car if it's not done by a specialist.
Yeah.
So,
which is understandable.
Yeah.
It's just what you want. Again, these calibers of car, all of these, you need a specialist because again, I know it's going to sound things, but if you take it to anyone or someone who hasn't done it, who hasn't worked on these engines for years, then you're playing with fire. Let's be honest, you are, because you don't know, you don't know what could happen. I mean, it could be someone who's done it very well, or it could fuck up.
That's it.
So,
see if we can get any tunnel noise.
Hopefully it should pick it up. I reckon that'll pick that up.
Should do.
That should do. To be fair, the camera for the mic ain't too bad for the cabin and everything like that. But no, it's just lovely. It's just, I enjoy these cars. I know I'm a bit quiet and everything like that, but it's just
got to take it in.
You got to take. This is what I've said about a couple cars I've had on the channel. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm not driving them all the time, but even when I am, I I don't mean to be quiet, I'm just trying to take in what's happening, like the sound, the power, everything like that. The whole thing of being from a passenger or even doing a drive of it, it's that whole experience. You've got to take it in.
That's it, yeah.
But then again, when you're on YouTube doing reviews, you've also got to talk, otherwise people think, oh, he ain't talking now.
What are we watching?
We're just watching something like driving. So, yeah, these, no. I said to you off camera, if I ever, this is the thing guys, if I ever did have a family and I was looking for a wagon and everything like that, I know I said like an RS6, but, and like we did say they're a little bit like iffy on like the
the C5 RS6, which is the one that came out when they stopped this, because when they were making this, they only ever made one RS line.
Yeah.
So they had, this is the RS4.
Yeah, and then you had like the
when they stopped making the RS4, they made the RS6.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's one of them things.
Yeah. I just don't. I think I just like the whole concept from Audi of the thing of, we've got an estate, an Avant.
Yeah.
Let's make a fast one.
Yeah.
We've got your base one. Someone wants this. Yeah. Cram that in. Let's make it. Happy days. Wagon 4-wheel drive with obviously the Quattro system.
Yeah.
Have fun. Have that in.
Yeah.
If you got kids in the back, if it was mine and they were moaning, if you want to.
Oh, my son loves it.
That's one good thing.
He always says, "Go fast, Daddy. Go 7 speed." Take it all the way around.
But that's the thing though, like, there's one way to keep, let's be honest, there's one way to keep the kids from arguing and something like that, or something like this. If they ever start arguing, you just boot it, they're pinned back in the seat. They can't do nothing. But no. Then again, I do like, to be fair, I do like the Octavia.
Yeah.
Like the one I got on the channel, I drove that. Jesus Christ. It just plants itself.
Yeah.
Again, with that 4-wheel, it's just, everything's there, like it's planted, it's ready to go.
It loves it.
I mean, but yeah, like I said, I drove that Octavia VRS. Now, alright, yeah, that's a newer shape, and it's that was 310, and it had the gearbox, like map and everything like that. But even that, I got behind that, and like, I've never, like, no disrespect to like estates or wagons or anything like that. I do like a wagon, like a classic wagon, like this and everything like that. But when it's in the performance, if that makes sense, like the performance package, like a proper one, I've got a soft spot for, again, the VRS and this. I love them because it's the thing of, well, it's a bigger car, you got a bigger boot, but I haven't sacrificed the performance, if that makes sense. I've still got that power if I want to. So, who knows, maybe in a couple, I'll say a couple of years, but who knows, in the future you may see, you guys, well, I don't know, you might not see me on that, well, you might see me on YouTube still doing it, obviously, because I want to, but you could see me driving around in, like, obviously the wagon, something like this, or maybe, you know, the VRS, something sporty. But it's like the whole idea of it, though. It's just one of them things where it's, I need a practical car, but I want a fun practical car, if that makes sense.
Well, why I got this when I was 21 is the fact that I was looking at this Evos and Jap things, and they all wanted $2,000 to insure the Evo and stuff like that. And it's like, all right, okay, what's an RS4? £990 for a year.
Jeez.
Sorry? Nearly 400 horsepower for that. Yeah, I'll have that, thank you.
It's no brainer, ain't it? And exactly, that, like, that price. But no, these are just,
there's a big love-hate relationship. Hate it when it breaks. Every time you get in it and it works, it's just like, there's just something about it. I just can't. I can't put my finger on, but
it's just something that obviously you got to experience. Like, if you own one of these, it's like the experience, I think, of like owning the, like, you know, you get that power and everything like that. They're very rare now. They're getting up, and obviously they are getting older, but the value's going up as well. But like you said, it's something you can't put your finger on.
This is low mileage, 76,000.
That's nothing.
It's nothing. You see them for sale with 120,000. They're still like trying to demand more than 20 grand for it.
Oh yeah.
It's like,
I mean, I was going to say, talking about like second-hand car market and everything like that, prices have gone up. Yeah. It's stupid, but these are worth, in my eyes, these are worth the value, obviously, if it is very low mileage and everything like that. Because you're never going to get something like this again, if that makes sense, like in this platform, like in the because again, the B5 platform is what it is, but you never get to experience it again, if that makes sense. It's not, you're not going to get it. I know I'm not having a dig, but it's just a personal preference. I do like the older cars, but it's like you don't really.
That's it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't really appreciate, well, not appreciate. You don't get this type of thing in the newer cars because I'll be honest with you guys, with the newer cars, everything does itself. Whereas this, you have to put in, be on point.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. What are we doing? The launch. Oh shit! Now I know why you were smiling. Oh mate. I just jumped in the seat there, guys. You might have got that in the video. Thank God for super stability on this phone. Thank God, because literally, probably the focus, like, where's he going? He's going up in the ceiling.
That's the joys of the coilovers.
I wasn't expecting that. It felt like someone just punched me in the back. Like, it hit me in the back, but then it's like hit me in the chest as well. I'm thinking, yeah. Up in the ceiling again, guys. People are probably going to be watching the video later on. You're going to watch this, guys, and be like, mate, he's starting all over the place. Is he alright?
It's the ability it has.
This is what is so fascinating about these cars. It's a big car, guys. Like, the thing is, it's like the Escape, but like you can chuck it round these corners like it's like a hatchback, you know what I mean? It's got that feeling.
Well, you say that, the 8V RS3 is the same size as this.
Is it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It shows you how big the newer cars have got.
But, yeah, I just had to move the camera there a bit, guy, because we were literally moving more towards you. I was getting out of frame. Jesus. But no, these are just... fair play to the system, like, able to do that with something like that, it's just mind-blowing because of like the length of the car and everything like that.
Yeah.
It's
some good pops out the exhaust now, it's got.
Oh, that's alright. But you're not playing today. We're getting some good treats in this car today.
Well, we've done an April tank.
Have we?
Yeah.
I was going to say, what's FPG like, but...
well, I do a tank going up to Unit 20.
Yeah.
So...
Here we go again. Oh, it pulls you back in the seat every time. See what Zach meant by like you'll enjoy this, as in the thing of like you need to experience it. I'll tell you what, Zach, thank you for getting me in touch with Graham and everything like that for this car, because seriously, this has been a treat. This has been a really, really good treat. I mean, Zach, it's making me want one. Like, it is, because of like what has been done and everything like that to get to like that. The way it handles, the way it, like, you know, you can chuck it around the corner and it's an estate.
You just have to be prepared to have about $2,000 every year.
I know.
To fix it.
I know, because we were speaking about that ages ago, weren't we? About like the B5 life and everything like that.
It. After I done the gearbox, I think pretty much every year I've chucked over £1,000 at it.
Yeah.
Because the shocks on the back went, and it was like, by coilovers now.
Yeah.
£1,800 or £2,000, whatever they were.
Yeah.
I can't remember now.
Fair plays. I mean, this is set up just right. It's set up lovely. But no. That's just what it is. I'm just speechless. It's literally like someone's just, the way that pulls you back, and then like it pulls you back, it's like literally someone's just done that in the back and on the chest, because it's pulled you back and you like, it's one way of doing it, but no, seriously though, thank you so much for bringing this down today and everything like that. I appreciate it. See, again, as well guys, local to me, obviously, local down here in like Cuba and everything like that. It's nice to have some local cars about that we can do, but yeah, no, this has been really, really good. I've enjoyed every single we're at that one, 22 minutes. But the thing is, guys, it's going to be another long review, like quite long review as such. But it don't matter, because when you got something like this, every single minute, every second we can get of footage of inside and out, it's worth it.
Makes you that bit more happy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just getting in and driving.
It's just nice. I mean, fair plays anyway. I would, to be fair, it's better from, in this type of car, it's better from the passenger side, if that makes sense. Because because respects to the owner, everything like that, God knows I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't like to anyway, because again, this is yours.
Well, it's a case of you break it, you replace it.
Yeah, no, I can't. I'm saving up, so I can't afford to break it. So it's better I'm in the passenger seat, to be fair, in this one. But is there any social medias or companies you want to plug?
I mean, I've already mentioned Unit 20.
Yeah.
R-Tech is the people who map it.
Yeah.
But Nick there, he does 2 litres tier for size.
Yeah. So he knows
the tier size, the old 1.8 turbos.
Yeah.
That's what he basically does.
Yeah.
And I know him from my previous car.
Yeah.
From my Polo.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, he does it for me as a favour.
Yeah.
So if anyone's got one of these and thinking, oh, I can go and get him to do it, he won't do it. He'll send you to
someone else.
MRC. Yeah. Someone like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already said Unit 20.
Yeah. So
it'll be going there next month. Are we in the new month yet? No.
Tomorrow's the
new month. It's going up there next month. Nice. So it gets the rear limited slip diff fitted. It's got front one already.
Alright.
So that's even more grip then.
Yeah, so it'll be nice. So in other words, you can chuck it a bit more obviously when the rear has been set up and everything like that. But I think I'm going to end it there on this video. But again, thank you for bringing this down.
Yeah, no worries.
Stunning car for what it is. I'm gobsmacked with everything, like how it is, the way it. I had a little bit of expectation, if that makes sense. Like, I knew what I was kind of getting into because of doing a little bit of research into them. But if you ever get the chance, guys, to get in something like this or something with the same power or even less power, you have to take that opportunity to get in the passenger's point of view, or even if you want one, go for it, own one, because these cars are just, it's something different. Because what is mind-blowing is it's an Avant, if that makes sense. It's the estate, and the way the characteristics of this car, how it handles, how we can chuck it around the corner, everything like that. And you're thinking, hang on a minute, this is a family wagon. I shouldn't be able to do this, like you know. But yeah, it's what it is. Yeah. So
my brother's just signed up to a charity organisation. He keeps telling me that I should sign up to it, which I probably will do eventually. Yeah. Basically, it's for charity. You pay to sit in the passenger seat. Yeah. And go for a drive, like what we've just done. Pretty much. That's not bad. I'll send you through the link, and then people can have a look for that.
What we'll do with that is obviously I'll put a link in the description of this video once it's out. So then obviously if you want to go like follow that, or is it follow and donate, or
I don't quite know how it works myself yet, because obviously I'm not on it. No. But I think it's a case of they go to a couple of nearby events, car shows, whatever. You go up and say, oh, can I go in that one? Have a pay.
Anyway, we'll put it in the description anyway, so if you guys want to check that out, there's something else to like look into. So yeah, gonna wrap it up here, guys. So like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, it's been an amazing video. Hopefully next week I have a Mark 7 ST, which is local to here, like thingy area, so it's not too bad. That splits flames like that. Big flames on that. If not, what else have I got? Another BMW's coming up on Saturday. So yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, share with your mates, everything like that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.